Hey everybody, welcome to another episode. This is part 2 of our Growing Your Own Food series. And today we are going to be making some more planter boxes. And actually we're going to do a lot of stuff with a whole bunch of scrap wood that we have.
Yes.
Because somebody at work was moving and they had a ton of scrap wood, and I said, I'll take it. Because anytime there's scrap wood, the right answer is...
I'll take it.
I'll take it. Now, you guys have seen us make planter boxes before. If you haven't seen planter boxes, go watch episode number 2, and you'll see how they go together. You'll see me making some of those today. But we're going to see in this weekend how many different things I can use scrap wood for.
Oh.
I think we could finish the movie room.
I'd love it if you'd finish the movie room.
And you guys haven't seen the movie room yet. So, well, you've seen...
The couch.
You haven't seen the ceiling of the movie room, which is kind of cool. We did some stuff. We had a fence we took out, and a lot of the boards from that fence we used for the movie room. So we're gonna finish that up. I need to finish the composter that we made the other week. I ran out of slats for that.
Yep.
And then we'll show you here in a minute. We marked out the new garden and put down 9 more boxes, and then there's a 10th box for
chickens next spring
chickens. So we'll probably sometime this winter build a chicken coop, and then that'll get us ready for next spring. We got a whole bunch of stuff that we're doing with this gardening episode, so we don't know how many episodes, at least probably 3 more. One of the things we're going to add to these boxes is these boxes are going to be heated. And so I'm going to be running electrical out to the chicken coop that will eventually be there.
Right.
And from the chicken coop, we're going to plug in all of these little heaters so that we can grow crops in the winter. They don't get very warm, but they bring the temperature up above freezing, so your plants don't freeze. You really can't grow like fruits like tomatoes or zucchini or anything like that, but you can grow leafy vegetables like lettuce, roots, carrots,
probably some broccoli,
onions. Broccoli are pretty hard, hardy, not hard, pretty hardy. And so we could probably grow those too, but we're going to try to fill those up and grow as much food as we can. Anything else happening in this episode?
It's nice and cool this weekend, so that's nice. But it just makes me want to curl up on the couch and read a book.
Yeah. We have 2 different things we like to do on the couch. Well, it's funny to think that last week I just got roasted when I was out here, and today it's like maybe 65, 70.
Oh, it's probably 70. We're just used to.
But it's really cool.
Warmer.
It was supposed to rain today. I haven't seen any rain yet. But I'm going to bet I'm going to work in the garage a lot. You'll probably, I prefer to cut lumber out in the patio, but being as the patio is full of a ton of concrete still. And that's the other thing too. I mentioned last week we were going to get rid of the concrete and bring the pea gravel in, and then we realized we probably should put the boxes down before we bring the pea gravel in, and we didn't do this last time. We put the pea gravel in, then we had to move the pea gravel out of the way to put all the boxes in. So this time we're going to put the boxes in first, get everything pretty much the way they want it, run the electrical out there, and then put pea gravel on top.
Which probably won't be till next spring.
The pea gravel?
Yeah.
Why?
Just trying to be realistic.
That's like next week. What are you talking about?
Okay.
We get an episode every week. We got stuff to build, things to do.
True. Jobs to go to.
Jobs to go to, yeah. Kids to raise.
Yeah, well.
Anyway, so we're going to get to, well, I'm going to get to, Danielle's probably going to go inside and take a nap. I'm going to get to cutting up a whole bunch of lumber, and I'm going to start making some more boxes and other things today. So be watching for other projects that you can use recycled wood for. There you go. What do you think, Minnie? Should we go do it? a rainy day like this where you got to be in the garage, it's nice to be dry. The downside is the amount of sawdust. There's a lot of sawdust in here. So at some point it just kind of gets unmanageable. So I'm just going to sweep up, and then I think I'm going to switch to assembly mode and start putting some of these together. This is our movie room, and you can see there's a screen projector behind me, and this is the project we've been doing for a little while. We've got all these different pieces of reclaimed wood. A lot of them have been from fences or 2x4s, just all kinds of stuff. There's some really cool pieces in here too. I'll show you a couple of them. One here, you can see where there are fence boards put across it. Some of these have had like hardware that was on them. You can see a little bit of a piece of a cabinet hinge that was there on that one. But each one of them is a little different, and it gives the room a lot of character and a lot of depth. It's just kind of cool to look at. So over here, towards the screen that is currently retracted, you can see this is where we've got some more work to do. We've got to add a few more pieces, probably about another 1.5 feet all the way across the front of the room. So I'm going to take some of that wood scrap that we've got, especially the pieces that are painted, because they're going to look really cool up there. I'm going to take those and I'm going to put those up on the ceiling.
Just wet enough today. Dad and I would prefer not to sit outside at Starbucks, so we decided to leave Lucky home. But he's going to be very anxious because we left without him. He what?
He's so fit.
Yeah.
He's like running in circles in my room right now.
Yeah, so maybe go take him for a walk around the block a couple of times or something. He knows the routine. He's supposed to go walking with us in the morning, come rain or shine.
Yeah.
If we could leave him outside at Starbucks and know that he wouldn't, you know,
find himself
have a seizure, then we'd do that.
Find him wrapped up in his own leash 5 times, tied to a pole.
Oh my goodness.
So you guys probably noticed that we are dogless this morning on our walk. And we're wearing our rain gear because
it's Oregon.
It's Oregon.
September.
And fall is here, like that.
All done with summer.
Which this one's really happy right here. She's okay with that. I wouldn't mind. I'm still a little perplexed at how my back itches from a sunburn last week, and it's really cold and rainy today.
And a giant Oregon slug.
Oh, so we haven't seen these a lot, but they are very prominent here in Oregon. This is is it the spotted? No, it's not the. It's not the indigenous banana spotted slug, but these are all over the place. And for gardeners, they're no good because these things will eat everything in your garden.
That runs on decayed animals.
Yeah, but I bet he wished he drove an electric car.
Now he does.
Oh, does he?
Well, I'm saying now that you have your video.
Probably.
Sorry, Charlie, we're talking about you. We were wondering.
You missed a piece where you're talking about the slug, and then saying, well, you know, if we were vegan, we would have to put the slug back. Well, if we found the slug, if we found the slug in our yard, we put salt on it and kill the sucker.
Sorry, vegans.
But yeah, if you're vegan, you can't do that. You have to like gently pick up the slug and move it. We have a friend who's vegan, and I think I asked him one time, well, can you eat a Venus flytrap? Because it's a carnivorous plant that eats animals, and I think that really stumped him for a little bit. He's probably still thinking about it.
Well, I'm wondering if your house is infestated. Can't say the word this morning.
Infested.
Infested. Thank you.
Ants.
With carpenter ants. What do you do? And Bryan said, "You move."
Let somebody else kill him.
Anyway, the things we think about on our walk.
Maybe deep thoughts on our walk. But you know, yeah, it is a little sad. I have to say, I'm a little sad to see summer go.
A little.
But
kids are back in school.
Yeah, kids are back in school.
Ben's occupied all day.
Yeah. And we don't have any dogs with us, so.
It's a little sad. I called Annie, and Lucky's having a conniption at home because we left without him.
How could you? And I kind of feel bad too now because it's like it's not raining.
Not bad.
We probably could have taken him with us, but if this is the deal. If we did take him with us, it would be raining,
right?
And it would be messy, and we couldn't stop at Starbucks. One of us would be huddling outside under an umbrella while the other one got our coffees to go.
Because our dogs don't hang out outside by themselves.
So today we get to be inside Starbucks with all the trendy cool people.
Very exciting.
You found a friend, huh?
They don't shed much. It's like Lucky. He doesn't shed a lot.
Yeah. It's been a busy week. We didn't really get as much done as we'd hoped because there was a lot of rain.
We just had a lot of things going on too.
We had that too. I have all the slats to finish up a bunch of things, but it's been wet outside, so we didn't get anything on the what's it called?
Garden bed.
No, I got 3 garden beds done.
Movie room.
I got some of the movie room done, and I got a little. No, I didn't get a chance to put any of the slats that I cut for the recycling. No, not the recycling. The composting. That's what it was.
We have so many projects that are mostly started.
I haven't done the recycling yet. Yeah, that's going to be later. So we got pizza tonight for the kids because, well, Annie had a special day at school.
She's been tenaciously holding them to their promise of an early release at school, and she's gone from her counselor to the, what do you call it, the assistant principal, and made it all the way to the principal today, and finally got what she needed for her schedule. So we're getting her a celebratory pizza for dinner.
Way to go, kiddo. Good to have persistence.
Yes.
I was noticing in all the groceries we bought today, not a single vegetable, because
you got a whole bunch at home.
I know.
No, that's not true.
Is a mushroom a vegetable?
Yes.
I think it's a fungi. I'm a fungi.
It's in the.
We didn't have any vegetables because our vegetable garden is producing lots, and I'm really excited that we're going to keep getting lots of fruits and vegetables. So it's saving us some good money.
One of the things, I should have taped this when he was doing it. Bryan has never
made my own peanut butter.
Was almond butter, but yeah, same idea.
It's warm. Did you know that when you make it, it's warm? That's so cool.
So he had a lot of fun making the almond butter today.
So we're gonna pack up our groceries, and you got the other one?
I got it. I got the pizza first.
But we're really excited you guys came along with us this week. It's been a busy week, but a good week, and we're making progress. Next week, we are going to be digging a ditch. You won't want to miss that, because
as long as it's not pouring rain,
we might be digging a moat. But we're going to be adding electrical to those garden beds, and maybe making a few more. Well,
and running it to where the chicken coop will be.
Yeah, running the power to the chicken coop. But we got to get back to the house. Our kids are hungry, thanks for joining us this week. Make sure to subscribe to this channel, hit that bell so you get notified. Like this video if you like it, and tell your friends. And for right now, we're saying good night.